Right, well, hello. Yeah, it's been ages since I've done a proper video. I've got to apologise first of all for the poor lighting and probably the poor camera work, but I'm just doing this on my phone at the moment until I get into this. Yeah, it's been ages since I've done some proper work on this and putting some videos up. I did my MegaTouch conversion before. And this is now yeah, one of a few projects that I've got going on at the moment, arcade related gumph, and I've hit a bit of a brick wall, and I could do with some help. So this is a MegaTouch, and it's got the classic 3M screen overlay. Now when I got this, I actually got it from a friend. It comes with one of these, the black MegaTouch Force controllers. Okay. Now I've actually got the original one, and I've also got, as you can see, the poor lighting, I've got a couple of spares now. And there's a very strange thing, because everything was working. Sorry for the black there. Everything was working fine with it until one day it started coming up when it fully booted, saying that it couldn't find the touchscreen controller. So the first thing that came to mind was that one of them controller boxes had gone, or that this screen overlay had gone. So pulled out a couple more. I've got some other MegaTouch projects going on. I knew them two controllers worked, so I got them, pulled them out and tried them, and exactly the same result. So then down there I've got another MegaTouch screen, complete with a screen overlay. So I tried swapping, thinking then maybe it was the screen overlay, and swapped the whole caboodle out, and the same thing. So then I tried all three controllers and both monitors with the screen overlays on a normal Windows 7 PC, loaded up the 3M drivers, absolutely fine, everything's working fine. So everything is actually fine. The weird thing is if I actually power this up, so if we power it up, and you see it goes through the screen there, the boot screen. Just wait for the monitor. So there we go, it's a MegaTouch Force. Sorry for the screen glare there. You'll see that it'll go through everything. The Keyley, so serial bus controller, fine, because this works in serial bus. It'll go through all the booting. And the key thing is that it'll actually find the controller during this boot setup. So loading USB, there we go, checking touchscreen, and we get an OK. Now sometimes when I change the other one over, it'll come up saying that it's found a different controller. And there we go again, initialising touch, MegaTouch driver. Yep, okay. Now what I've done as a test is them two are a slightly newer model. When I put them in, it actually detects that it's a newer model, and it reloads another driver. So Keyley, checking touchscreen, okay, and initialising MegaTouch driver, okay, are both there fine. So it's actually finding it on boot. So we carry on, and it'll carry on booting now, slowly. And now it actually gets to the point where it's actually properly loading up, the software is actually going to start up. So here we go, and we can see that the software it's actually going to load is, he says, is MegaTouch Max. That's the software. And there's the bit. I don't know if you can see that. Touch screen controller not responding. And I am absolutely stumped. I've looked at the manual, and I know on the I/O board there we've got them dip switches. You probably can't see them very well in this poor light, but you've got them dip switches. I've done what's suggested, which is you throw dip switch 6 and let it boot up, and it basically boots into almost like a plug and play screen where it tries to detect what drivers it should have, and when it finds it, it loads them in and then reboots twice. I've tried doing that, no difference. As I say, I know that this touchscreen works, I know my other one works that I've tried in there, I know that them two spares, and I know that the box I've got in there all work, and post BIOS it's picking it up, and it was working. So why on earth do I now get this? Touchscreen controller not responding. And so to be honest, I'm really a little bit at my wit's end with this. I would be so grateful if someone's got some ideas. Anyway, this is going to be a number of more videos to come. I've got stuff there and stuff there. My console's put away. I've got a Sony PVM monitor down there. I'm also going to build a bar top soon. Big shout out to Ian, who's waiting for that. But if someone could help me with this error, I would be extremely grateful, and you'd certainly get a shout out. Okay, well, this is one of my first proper videos. I hope it's not been too bad. I'm sorry if I've droned on a bit, and I'm sorry if it was shaky camera work and planes going over. I live quite near Heathrow. But yeah, take care, and this is Jeffers08. I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers, bye bye.